Oh man. Oh man. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? How is everybody doing? Hope you guys had a real great day. Last couple of days, that summer weather has passed us in the tri-state area, but today got kind of warmeth
Yeah.
because we ain't have no clouds or whatever. All right, I'm one of your hosts. Welcome to A Better Man. Actually, I have to wait for after the show. I am one of your hosts, Truth. Shout out to Jazz, who's spending some family time.
Yes, sir.
Tell Moms what's good. Tell
you Earth I said hello.
There you go. All right, Mr. CEO himself, Mr. BR, how are you today?
I woke up, which is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
Beautiful thing. I'm good. I'm good with all that's going on in 2020. We're here.
There we go.
God damn it.
All right, man.
just hoping it
I
don't
think
be
2021 gonna be worse than
I think it
2020.
is, B.
People trying to rush to 2021. I'm like, pump your brakes. I think we're gonna be way worse than it is now, especially with going into winter, having to deal with all this backlash and all this other stuff, and then domestic violence rate go way up because dudes are stuck with their wives that they don't want to be with. And shit like that run their kids. But-
As long as I can copy a house in 2021.
Oh, you will be $5 all you need, baby. $5 and $1 is the deposit. The rest you just get a mattress.
Remind me when we start talking about the economy shit, just about that house shit.
Oh, we're about to
Because
get it.
something
We're
that I
about to
just
get it right
saw-
now.
I peeped the other day.
Uh-oh, we got some more info, y'all.
It was something that I peeped, and I was just like,
Let's hurry up and get into this. All right, the other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Jeff Shears himself, a.k.a. Mr. Socks.
Socks McCoy.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good,
Happy
good,
be
good
here.
to hear.
Tired, but good. Tired.
Yo, you know what? It's like, even though, like, when I leave work, I may be a little, because Sundays I want to punch motherfuckers in the face, because they leave shit for me, and I don't care, but it helps that they go.
Yeah.
But it's like, as soon as I get in that car and know I'm headed here, that energy come back.
I feel you,
My
man.
hair looks like shit, dude. I gotta get this shit done. I'm sitting here looking at the like, yo, my shit looks crazy. I got dreads here, fro hair, no shit. I gotta get this shit done, yo. I'm looking crazy.
I got, somebody had somebody, gosh,
COVID shit.
the barber dude or whatever. He's official, and in his shop he got two young ladies that do hair, and they always posting it. They're official. I'll send you his thing.
My dude's over in Morocco County.
Yeah, he's in the area. I think you know him too. You friends on
How long does it take
Facebook.
your dreads done? Like, if they're gonna be tightened or whatever the hell they do.
Done in about an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not
That's
bad at all. I
bad.
wash it before I get there.
Yeah.
He knocks it straight out, but the whole COVID shit, I never called anybody.
Of
I never
course
called
not.
him. And now that things kind of open back up, and you know me, when I get into a rhythm of work, and
Right, right.
I'm a person, if I don't go anywhere, I don't really worry about my presence and my appearance.
Yep.
Right.
And be it that I go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home.
That's been the hardest thing. When I got dressed up for the funeral, I was like, oh my nigga, I haven't worn this shit in months. You know what I mean? Because I was going on that. Yo, I don't know how I'm gonna go back to work like dressing back up. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
nah,
right. You
I'm
do
good.
dress up for work.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga,
Rich
give me
motherfuckers.
sweats.
Yeah,
You want
that's
me?
it.
Get this shit popping, nigga. You hear me? Just the same.
Tell you, that's between the two jobs. Work, come home, go to work. Work, go home, come to work. By the time the weekend comes, I'm throwing on the sweatpants and the t-shirt. Then when it's time to go somewhere, I'm like, what's that? Oh, get dressed. What's that? Then I'm looking at my hair like, yo, my hair ain't been done in 7 months.
I feel you.
I kick my personal appearance in the curb when I ain't got shit going on. And I mean,
I hear you, man.
now we was out promoting shit and going out.
Right.
You know, maybe we
right.
gotta be meetings and do all this shit. I'm like, still keep myself a clean cut, but working in a fucking warehouse.
I feel you, man.
Oh, we got a chip video. We're trying to work that out. You get in contact with the director now, so it'll happen on a Saturday. So I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
Drive
2
down.
weeks in advance of my
Yeah, I'll let you know. I want to see that unapologetic video. Just like I want to see that shit happen. Whatever you two, Jeff, ride down there. Shit, y'all niggas can relax. I'll drive the new whip down. It's that nigga in Camden.
Blue cup in hand, you can drive them good.
There
Yeah.
you go.
And y'all can drink while I watch. And I'm just like,
Sleep, nigga. You good, right?
oh man. All right, Jeff, what do you got for us today, sir?
before I forget, so you were talking about houses. I was watching Channel 4 early in the morning. You know, like after that Saturday Night Live shit, when it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. They were doing this little intro about this white lady they said the new millennials, this is how they were selling it. The new millennials are buying houses dirt cheap and we're fixing them up. Now they're buying those old big abandoned houses that nobody ever thought about buying in the hood, that's got lots of acreage, lots of square footage, buying them bitches like once the state owns them for like 20 grand. And then rebuilding them shits. Oh no, nigga, I got this shit for you. Now, look at.
I'm laughing because I'll go ahead and finish. The story goes.
There's this girl made a whole Instagram site called Cheap Houses for the Nation or whatever it is. I'll find it and look at it 1 minute. And I went through it and I was just like, because it's a white lady, she ain't from the area. But it's for all the houses in the nation. So what she does is she searches the state. When the state owns the property and the state just wants to get rid of it, yeah, they put it up on their site. You know, the whatever.gov, Texas, New Jersey, whatever the hell it is. And she's been putting this stuff out as listings. So all I see is white people going through these shits, and a lot of them they're not. Some of them aren't in the best areas. Like Patterson, New Jersey, had a motherfucking mansion. And I mean literally a 7-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 2 acres of land.
Nice.
Not including the house was already
Yeah,
2,200 square feet.
Nice.
And it was an old build, like it was like 1908 or some shit. So you know you gotta come in and do some work to the motherfucker.
Right.
But why not flip all that work, nigga? You can literally buy that for dirt cheap, and then put a motherfucking sell it to like somebody wants to develop it to an apartment or something.
Yep.
Just so you get what I'm saying? So like, look, I'm not fixing this shit up, but I'm here to flip it. Which I want. You know what I mean?
What would you remember what it was going for?
I'll just give an example. That shit sold. I remember I found that one a year ago, and I was talking to my significant other about buying it because I was like, yo, they only want 60 grand for this shit.
Oh shit.
She was stuck up on it was in Patterson. I was telling her I'm not living in it.
Yeah, we not living
I
here.
said,
We just
60 grand. The land alone is worth more than the house.
facts.
So even if we demolish the shit, just pay the taxes on the land. You know what I'm saying? Every month or whatever.
Well, you wouldn't have to.
And sell that shit when somebody wants it. We got no problem.
Well, if you condemn it, you would have to pay the taxes. If you leave it, you wouldn't have to. If I'm not
Maybe.
mistaken, that's how it works. That's why you see a lot of abandoned houses that people never work on it. Just like when they closed that Blockbuster down
Yeah.
all those years ago, and it stayed literally empty for about 15 years. And I think they cut it up, and then someone just started renting there.
I mean, I know it's gonna probably change town to town, whatever they do, but be mindful about stuff like that. So to go back to my main thing,
So that was 60
when
for
I
a
saw it,
7-bedroom. Goodness gracious!
nigga,
What the other stuff would be?
the house alone was about 2,000 square footage, bro.
Ooh.
It's had 2 acres of land,
Even if you make it a
and it's one
parking
of
lot,
them
you'll still
old
make money.
shits. That nigga, that's what I'm saying.
Even if you just make it to a parking lot, you'll make
That's
money.
what I'm saying. So when you start looking at things that we're missing, and all I say is when I scrolled through the girl's Instagram page, and it was like, oh, this house has been saved. You know, they had a nice Q spin on it. I'm not knocking the girl for doing it, but it was a white kept secret, and all I thought of was gentrification. So I talked to my Dominican friend, older guy that I work with, and he grew up in New York. He grew up in Washington Heights.
Okay.
You know, went through the boroughs like you, all that shit. And I'm like, you know how cheap those shits were back in the 80s and 70s? When the Jewish people came through, piled all their money, they brought them bitches. And they ain't tell no black folks.
At all.
You get what I'm saying? They ain't tell the brown folks. They ain't tell the Asian folks. You whatever the hell. When I said, look what we missing. So, and now we dealing with gentrification. One half of Brooklyn is white and savior. The other half is like shit on city.
He said
Am I lying?
Brownsville is white as hell.
Am I lying? I had family over there had to move when they put up the Barclays.
Yep.
Kicked them out.
Kick them out.
2 blocks from the Barclays is the hood. Tuck your chain in, homie. It's still that way.
Once you leave that game, nigga, chuck it in.
Yeah.
You may not get it back.
Well, that's like the
4
that's
blocks
like
the other way, you getting special honey butter.
that's like Yankee
Am I
Stadium.
wrong?
No, you're real. When they have the games, there's like 2,000 cops there. When
Yeah.
they have the games, you ain't
Direct
robbing
the traffic
nobody
this
there.
way.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. No,
The
that
train
way.
is that way.
Yep,
You go
that
that
way.
way.
Yep.
You may not make the train that way.
You damn sure won't. You damn sure won't.
Because that corner store waiting for you.
I said that, and I'm so happy that he reminded me. I say that because it just struck me out. Because when I saw it on Channel 4, I was like, "This is setup."
It is.
I was like, I guarantee you, it said it was nothing there, and all I see is the white people move again. There's a bunch of places in South Jersey. There's a bunch of places in West Jersey that are listing on it. Talk about 20 grand, bro.
Wow.
20 grand for a house, 2-3 bedroom. 20 grand because it's from the state is trying to.
Yeah.
So
They trying to make some money.
yeah, not even a bank where they still trying to top dollar this shit.
State want the money.
It's the
Nice,
state.
yeah.
State's like, look, just give me 20 grand. So when you start to, if your credit good, you can go to and get a loan for that. And this shit already got land equity. So maybe if you decent,
Good.
what you paying on the taxes? All right, I'm good for a little bit. Let me get a deferral. You know what I mean? And then try to flip something to it, whatever you can. Every town varies on zoning and wherever it is because you can't just demolish something and turn it into a parking lot if it's not set up for that town.
Right.
But you can, again, for
Rent.
you talk about 20 grand, 50 grand. They had it set up in sections, and I'm like, yo,
Get a house like that, you can charge somebody $3,000, $2,500 rent
thank you, bro.
off the rent.
Thank you. Section 8 that bitch like
What?
a mug.
And you guarantee your money.
Them niggas pay on time.
And you guarantee your money.
Guarantee up to 80%.
At least.
At least, yeah.
At least.
Yeah. That's it. That's enough to pay the mortgage and the home equity that you took to rebuild the house.
That's it.
Yeah, am I lying? Because you know it's 1908, you got to bring it up to code.
That's it. And by
No
the-
problem.
And after,
How many nails we need?
And after a year of that shit, that's all profit.
That shit be dying. What was that thing on Facebook about that special child? Talking about her mother got kicked out. Arrested
Oh, I
for
ain't seen that
stealing.
one. What you steal?
You see that shit?
Talking about Gammy said it was that little kid talking about her grandmother said she don't know how her mother got kicked out of her apartment for not paying rent and her rent $7.
Oh.
Jesus.
And this was the child talking about her mother said Gammy said she can't come to here because her steal. Oh man. But no, that damn man.
Yeah, that
You
shit
gotta
get
give
me
us,
though.
you gotta give us that
Niggas
sight.
with the real low rents. I'm like, nigga,
How?
you could
Well,
have
see-
prostituted yourself and been good for a year.
Year.
That's
A year.
Unfortunately, as far as minorities are concerned, we don't have that mentality.
You wouldn't talk.
Like everyone's always running around. I don't remember the last time I ever heard a person of color say, "I want to be wealthy." All I ever hear them say is, "I want to be rich."
Of course, we don't know. We weren't taught it.
You know what I mean? And fuck rich, be wealthy.
Yeah.
Make sure your kids are
Shaq-
well
Shaq is
off.
rich. The guy who signed his check.
Yeah, is wealthy.
Here it is. I just wanted to go back in here and look. Old houses under 50K on Instagram. Check this out, bro. Go ahead.
Piss me off.
Old house. Look how that shit is set up, bro. Look at. Thank you.
Old houses
Old houses under 50K.
Yep.
under 50K.
And then they got another one. Old houses under 100K.
1914 fixer upper. This is a fucking. This shit.
And then especially if you know,
But
like,
think about it.
if you know
good with
somebody
you-
who contracts or knows how
That's
to do
my
shit.
point.
Shit.
you get that for dirt cheap.
Home in Marion, West Indiana.
Right.
Shit.
But-
Look at this shit.
But you can go to their website and you can search for your state,
Oh my
and
God.
everything is done.
Yo, they got some dope houses in here.
Nigga, that's my point. So my point is, nigga, that's what, yeah, I know. That's why I want to say the names because I thank you for reminding me because I saw that early this morning, and I was like, you know what? Let me start with that shit.
This is that hidden house.
Oh yeah. Oh, Google be playing tricks. It's a lot of motherfucking bushes.
They trying to throw bushes over that.
That and Tenafly. Tenafly got that little cheap area, nigga. You know that one that right by the tracks. That's hidden bushes, niggas.
I went. My dad worked for the county.
Yep.
I gave him his exact address. I said, "You let me know who's paying the tax on this." He was like, "What is this?" Just let me know.
That's it.
Who's paying the tax on it?
And tell them, don't tell nobody. Just pull that bitch in, fella.
Everybody knows this is what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's like a mini mansion behind
Yep.
that shit.
Yep. The acreage on that shit, but the land alone, you break even.
I'm in. I'm good.
Land alone. Land alone. So, I want people to see that. And I'm still gonna go on whatever information I had because I went up from last time. But cheap houses under 50. Old houses under 50. There you go. Yeah, and then it might even give you some more if you search it. Yep. So I want you to know that even you don't even buy from your state, you can buy out of state houses too. You don't have to live in every state. You don't have to live in it to have it.
DDM bought up half of Detroit.
Yeah, you get nigga for that price.
That nigga bought up half Detroit, fixed every home, and put people in it.
Yep, you can't knock that.
Flippin' NJ. Shout out to y'all.
You got to remember, America was established. Most people, through ownership, having houses, building wealth over it. You know what I mean? When I go through towns like Lodi, Garfield, and I see them old Italian people, and they got a nice brand new Range Rover,
Facts.
in a little mother daughter apartment that's built like that. Yeah, nigga, that.
Under 10K.
Yep. Look at that.
I'm about to go to Oklahoma.
Nigga, why not?
Well,
Why
man,
not? Yeah,
even at the end of the day,
Check the jersey. I'm good.
well, and that's what I'm
PayPal
talking
me, nigga.
about.
How you like it? How you like it?
Fix that shit up and rent it out and come back.
What?
You ain't got.
Who's the landlord? I don't know. Some nigga out in Jersey.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, never gonna see me.
Yo, you got to remember how these things work. Lack of knowledge will always put us behind, and not sharing with each other. So when I stumble upon this, the girl put together a whole section for people, and I'm sure, and just by seeing who owns the houses, because on that you can see like, oh, this house has been saved by the Stevens family, and they were pure white. I'm not knocking them, but I'm just saying, they learning to take care of their own and keep that within their own circle.
That's the narrative. That
Is it their own or is it the educated? Let's ask that question because this is what I tell people too. We have the opportunity as the same education at the free library, but we refuse to walk in there because it's just like it's something that's not handed to us. It's something that's not handed down to us. You actually have to go there, get out your house, leave Maury, leave Jerry Springer, walk your ass in there, and actually sit at a laptop, log on like, ooh, the worst shit in the world.
You know what?
But everything's within your same fingertips.
You know what? I'm gonna tell it to you like this. I think it may be a mix of both, in all honesty. Because I was always taught and brought up by everybody I know, white, black, Spanish, whatever, and different, and whoever. Do good in school, go to college, get a degree, and go work for somebody else.
Yep.
So, you can't tell me I'm wrong. You in the Bergen County system with me. You know what I mean? You one of the good ones. You have an opportunity to you make a 6-figure and work for the Stevens or whoever the hell it is.
We
Am I
definitely.
wrong?
Nope. That's
Whatever. In a nutshell. Nobody ever taught me. Well, I learned later in my 20s by older Jewish gentlemen when I worked at the bank. And that was hearsay. You a good one. Let me teach you. Let me give you this tidbit. When I see shit like this, nobody's going to the library to learn about mortgages unless you in some type of shit. Or how do I buy a house? But if I take your son now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, come here, Darrell. Nigga, I'm going to give you a tidbit that you going to hold with you. And if you ever get money in your 20s, this is what you do. You know what I mean? And you implant that motherfucking seed in his head already, just like we always implanted, go to college.
Yep.
No, buy a house.
No, I understand
When
what
you
you're
get a
saying.
loan, you get upset, your credit ain't screwed yet. Get this loan.
But
I'm on the site now. That's why I keep looking down.
Oh no, go down. No, I'm just saying.
To piggyback off what Jeff is saying is, we all learn probably a little bit tidbit of outside knowledge from a different race.
Yeah.
When I worked at Chase Lines, the guy's name was Chuck Dully, white guy.
Yeah.
Didn't have to throw me the little tidbits of what to do and how to do it, but in the black community and in the black home, it's the same thing. Find yourself a good job to take care of you and your family.
Yep.
Not how to get wealthy.
Right.
So kids can eat off your hard work. We're not
Right.
taught that.
No, at all.
And yes, when it comes comes down to education, but when some of these kids are home in their houses playing around and daddy has his friends over and they're talking that talk, you kind of grow up hearing about it. Like, damn, I remember my dad and his friends was talking about FAO, some kind of accounting.
Yeah, yeah.
When our fathers or when our elders are around, is boy don't be in grown folk conversation.
Right.
And they could be talking about stocks and bonds. Boy, get out grown folk conversation.
Right.
Yeah,
We don't know what
unfortunately,
the
it's
hell
what
they're
we.
talking about.
Right.
So, as an African American
what we get hit
community,
with, unfortunately.
we get hit with get a good job, graduate from college with a degree, get the sheepskin,
Yep.
and then you can go make 6 figures. And then in your head, you're like, damn, I'm making $100,000 a year. But yeah, the nigga that's cutting your check don't work.
Right.
all.
Right.
Now, 5 years ago, I had a debate with my father about, well, we're going to make sure Kayla goes to college. I said, Kayla's not going to college.
Thank you.
And she was like, what do you mean? I said, because everything she's learning now, she can pick up a phone and watch on YouTube. For
Yeah.
one, I ain't got to pay for it. For two,
Ain't got to be in debt.
and three, I didn't even bring that one on. I'm just like, in three, I want her to own. I don't want her to work for nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you instill as us and everybody of my age and older, younger, wherever your kids are, you instill in their head to not work for somebody. We were instilled to get a job.
Yes.
Now I'm instilling you better
27?
Yeah. Oh, now you look at the house. Yeah. I
See?
told.
Yeah.
Dude.
Look at your face.
Dude. 27 grand, bro. My nigga, that's
For
a
a house-
Honda.
A couple of minutes from the shore?
Nigga, that's a Honda, nigga. Tell me I'm wrong. Your Tahoe new cost or your Suburban cost more than
Nigga,
that.
all you got to do is Airbnb the fuck out of that shit.
Come on, nigga.
Done.
Come on. Don't get no shit by the beach, nigga. Come on.
Done.
27?
That's what I'm
Nigga,
saying.
the
You
shit
make-
pay for itself. As long as your credit
That's
good,
it. That shit-
you can go get that. Yo, I'm gonna,
That shit would pay
let me
for
get, let me get a
itself.
quick 50. I'm gonna flip that back to you in 6 months.
I'll have
Max.
that shit back to you in a year.
Yeah, if that.
If that.
Yeah.
Because once everything opens
I'm
up, you
taking
can charge
the-
2,000 a week.
I'm
Serious.
taking, like, legitimate and what I tell people. And in the circle that we are.
Yo.
I can't put my phone down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't put
Real
my
talk.
phone down.
I'm not even mad. And there's a couple other ones. If you do a search off the name, like cheap old, like they had them in
Yeah.
cars. they had
Different-
them
some
in,
different ones in
they
there,
had different
absolutely.
houses, like for under 100. And you know, there's one under 100 that did the same thing over the whole nation.
But
But
27,
like I
you
said,
buy,
but
buy
when I
the
even
shit
looked at
outright,
that-
Damn.
take another 5, fix it up.
But dude, let me just jump back real quick. I'm with you.
Damn.
When you
Glad
look
you
at the
found that.
people, because it shows them like, oh yeah, Jeff did the system, and it's you see white. I ain't see Spanish something, no Asian, no.
Not one.
Nigga, and I mean I'm flipping. I'm like, let me just
Let me
just try, please.
Roll it up.
Yeah, I'm
Roll it
scrolling,
up.
nigga. I'm in that bitch like scrolling. Yeah. Tons of them. I'm not saying white people or black people didn't pick up like I did. I'm not the first. I guarantee you.
But
The
it's
girl
just-
done went new to the news on it,
It's just a fact, though.
and that's my
Well, like I
point.
said, it's just like, all right, so if there's a great opportunity, just like we be doing here, we put people on.
You know, and you
But
know,
unfortunately, when black people approach, or most of I keep it because Spanish people fuck with each other. Black people, when you approach somebody or something, the first thing they think is one pyramid scheme
Yep.
and get out of here, nigga. You know what I mean?
But we've been taught to do that because somewhere when you think about it, in between, I'm gonna say between the 30s to 60s, black people were trying to own shit. We were getting burnt out and all that other shit. Don't get it twisted. We got the
It was-
KK clan.
It was a
and,
small percentage that
and-
wanted to
and
actually
the
own shit,
redlining
though.
all over the world. But no, because I had a disagreement, let's call that, with my family members because we were one of the first blacks to own in Hackensack, my family line. And now the houses, they ended up losing them for people not paying taxes. Like the children of the parents that owned them, older than me, you know. So my parents' siblings, stuff like that, and I'm like, well, why? You lost the shit for like 20 grand, nigga. The land loan, you know what I mean?
That's it.
And now you see people come in and swoop it up because I'm sure when they tell the Hispanics when they come in, yo man, that should it's 20 grand. It ain't gonna be nothing.
And 10 of them
And-
come
And-
over it
and
quick.
quick.
And that's
you
what they
build
have.
that
They,
bitch, Airbnb it or bring their family.
well, they got the groups.
Whatever it is.
They got the groups.
But-
so
but-
if you
but
got
again, where
5,
do we lose
you
that?
got 2.5. I got 2.5, or
We
whatever
lose,
it is.
We lose that because we don't have enough faith in each other. We always think that you're trying to get over on me. Yo, Kev, I got this idea. All we gotta do is put in 10 grand a piece. Nigga, how much you putting in? I just-
10 grand a
I just
piece.
told you. 10 grand a piece. Yo, what's that 10 grand going towards? Nigga, just put the 10 grand in. I'm gonna give you 30. What I gotta do? What's this going to? We ask too many questions. That's you know what, Jeff? You know what, Jeff? 10 grand is what I gotta put up. Who else to put up? Yo, me and Truth. We already got our 10 grand in. All right, here. What I gotta sign? Yo, just sign this and get.
I'm with you.
But that's where we don't.
Right.
Look, niggas just don't trust each other.
Well, it's just like if you know that person has the right mindset. If that person got the right mindset.
If you was in your old element and I knew you was a hustler on the block and you came to me like, listen, shorty, I got a little idea that can put a little money in your pocket, but I need about $5 grand. I know you a hustler. But at the same time, you getting money.
Right.
So obviously, what you're about to do is gonna bring some kind of paper in.
Right.
The only thing I would do is say, my man, I just need you to sign this to let you know that I'm giving you all I got, and I just gonna need my money back.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to protect myself. I'm not saying I don't trust you.
No, you gotta
But
protect. It's
you
business.
sign this and say that
It's
within
business.
6 months you're gonna have my money back, nigga. In 6 months I'm gonna double your money. Sign here. Here's my $5 grand. I'm out.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cause now I'm not gonna fight you over it. Cause now I'm like, oh well, you signed the contract. Now I can just sue your ass.
Right, right.
But we don't trust each other enough. Like Jeff is giving knowledge every week about what to do. I can guarantee you these shows have minimal reviews. Nobody's watching them. And when the shit hit the fan, and we come in here laughing and joking about the new houses and cars we just bought, and how the fuck Jeff flying private to go buy socks in Indiana? Well, y'all niggas ain't watched the fucking show for the past couple of months.
I'm calling on
Like
that
this shit he
27
just put
grand.
me on, this shit right here.
That shit was
This is
27 grand.
Yo, I just want y'all.
Minutes away from the shore.
But that's my point. You check the town out, check what you can do to that shit. 27 grand? Nigga, that's a Honda. If they're willing to give you a Honda at fucking Backrack, nigga, they won't give you 27 grand for a fucking
And
house.
as I was saying, like, within
I
our
just want y'all to think
circle,
about it.
we have people that can legitimately build a house from the ground up.
That's my
Can
point.
set up your website,
We all got LLCs.
all kinds of shit. So it's just
We are business owners.
But that's my point, and I'm with you because I know our parents taught us the best of what they know and from so on and so forth. But somewhere that motherfucking message went from fucking freedom to like, nah, nigga, we going right
Well,
back to serving, nigga.
I agree with BR.
Or whatever it is.
I told my son, no college. We're not doing that.
Right. For what?
I'm gonna teach you my trade. I'm gonna send you for a trade. You're gonna have double. You're gonna be a double major by the age you.
The only reason why I would say if my daughter's going to go to college just for the fucking experience, and you never know who you're going to meet. It's not really education.
I'll build you a house that looks like a dorm.
It's not
'Cause
really
it- yeah,
education.
because-
like, I will never take away my 4.5 years at UNH. I've learned a lot, and I've experienced, and I've met a lot of people that are doing great things, and I'm still in connection with them.
Right.
As I'm doing okay myself. But you're not going there for education.
Experience.
It's an experience. It's an
Just so you can
experience.
be like, oh, I've hung around a lot of white people. I get
Yep.
some of the white culture now.
Yep.
I had a bunch of Oriental friends. I get it.
Right.
I understand a little bit of your culture now. Not I grew up in Patterson. Now all I know is my niggas.
And you know what? But that's what it really is because a lot of white kids who come from that middle America where it's too few anything else besides white. That's when they get the experience.
Yeah,
I'm
college.
going to University of Miami. Oh my God! Where do all these Cubans and niggas go? Oh my God!
Hey, Ma, they got this thing called empanadas.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I gotta teach you how to make it.
I'm about to come back and get this motherfucker lit.
Boy, we drink Coors out here. What's this Heineken, Pop? You don't even know about Hennessy yet. You was
Exactly.
And you're right, but
You-
this gem.
It's the debt though, and that's why
It's a hidden
people
gem.
keep
You
saying
talking about school today?
school,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying over and over again.
It's always been a
college,
business.
college. So because
Because-
they don't want they don't want you to pay your bills on time. Your loans and all this other stuff, and they want because if we'll do a show about that next week.
Right. I mean,
We'll dedicate a show to that next because I want people to understand how much it costs
Dude, they
to
everywhere.
become a doctor, a lawyer, a
it's
teacher.
all about the debt. The whole
to where
country's
you're in
been-
debt 100 grand.
The whole country's been trading
Yeah,
off of
and
debt,
you're
dude.
only making 60 grand a year.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's that old saying, in a sense, if I owe you, you never be broke. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you
that's-
never be
that's
broke
all
on that
Americans
fucking
be doing
interest.
it.
That's the
Right.
point.
But that's it. That's it. So, like, but when I see shit like this, it's like, yo, I wish, you know what I mean? Like, I wish our grandparents would have sat down some of our parents and been like, yo,
Gotta
we
stop.
own about 4 or 5
Break
good
that
houses.
cycle. Yeah, break that
I
cycle.
want to make sure these 4 or 5 good houses stay in our
But
name.
another
So you know what I mean? I'm gonna teach you about. If they're already paid for, make sure you get a good job,
Maintain
and you
it.
pay these taxes and rent them out. Or what? We don't care. You know what I mean? Just something evolve with the times or whatever. Because when I see a lot of them get taken away for nonsense, non-payment of taxes,
That's
not being kept up. A lot of black homes I know in Inglewood and Teaneck
Mm-hmm.
and Hackensack not kept up. Now you living in a death trap of your own.
Facts.
Most of them who live in there, and I ain't here to shit on us or our own, but yeah, I know what it is.
Of course.
Grandma, you ain't changed this motherfucking plaster since, you know what I mean?
Since I was 5.
Yeah, this got the super asbestos in it.
I'm 40.
Or whatever. No, you ain't. Am I lying?
No.
Am I lying? You know what I mean?
I can only imagine if I walked into my grandmother's house if she was still alive right now. I'd be like, Grandma, this ain't it. We gotta.
And if you Google that address now, see what that shit worth, and you know damn well your grandma owned that bitch.
Well,
If they did, I'm just saying.
No,
you know,
thank God they still do.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
you know what another thing was, a lot of our parents, and not just me,
Yeah.
our parents migrated from the South.
Yeah.
So the only thing in their mentality was survive,
I'm with you.
get a good job, and
Survive. Yep.
Not this, but this is where we come in. We're not millennials, but we're walking the fine line of, okay, I'm not an old head, but I understand what's going on here. So what do? We have to teach the people under us.
Yeah.
Listen, working for somebody ain't it. I'm just gonna be 100. Working for somebody ain't it. Unless you, and even if your goal is to be a fashion, I want to do fashion. I want to do fashion.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
start your own line of fashion. I want to be sports accountant. Start your own firm.
Mhm.
You can be what you want to be, but do it yourself. Because the only true freedom, as they always said, is financial freedom. But this is where we come in as not 50 and 60 years old, but we're in our late 30s, early 40s, where we can still make this shit stretch and start the generational wealth.
Dude.
We can start it now to where
Yeah.
my daughter's gonna be like, damn, my great grandfather did what? So I don't have to do what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you look at people the Steinbrenners, they passed the franchise over to their son. Their son don't even like baseball. Who don't give a fuck if you don't like baseball?
And they
Motherfucker
like
know what a
cashing
bat
checks.
look like. Nigga, that's what I'm saying.
Yankees, nigga. Like,
Like
Yes.
cashing them checks.
that's like even if I hated soccer, and my dad said, "Hey, we own fucking the New Jersey Red Bulls." Okay,
Yeah.
what do I gotta do to maintain this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Who do I need to hire
Yep.
that loves soccer to maintain this bitch?
Ain't that what Jay-Z did?
Yeah.
I don't know shit about sports and agents, so he got one of the big guys in there. I think it was like 2 of them. Let's go.
50 Cent's best rules. I never went to Harvard, but the people that work for me did.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
So with Jeff just handed us literally, he just fucking handed you equity.
That shit just said 27 grand for real.
My-
That was a
my
2-story
nigga.
house.
Go to the website.
Jeff just handed
That's
us
what I was
equity.
on.
He just
That was
handed
the
us
website?
That was on the website.
That's my point.
Equity.
They can figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Hey,
know.
I'm sorry. You just
No,
said
go ahead.
Something you just said.
What?
You just said that's a Honda.
Nigga,
Somebody
that's-
rather go buy that car instead
Facts.
of putting money down on that fucking property.
Facts.
How many niggas
And
you
that
know?
Honda-
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
You won't be able to make that money back on a Honda like you
How-
would this house.
How many niggas we know in Inglewood alone?
That's
that
3
done
story
went and
because
brought a
it has the
motherfucking
attic.
motorcycle
It has an attic, so it's 3 stories.
for that price, or and totaled that bitch, or got a new Range, or a
Or got it
Mercedes,
repoed.
or a used Mercedes under that
Yo,
shit.
that's
I-
crazy.
Am I lying? I'm not. I can't make this shit up.
Yeah. As the young people say, that's no cap.
So
That's
it'll
real
take
shit.
you less
You
than
don't
5
need to
grand
be
to fix
making
this
6
shit up.
figures to get this shit done.
No.
And this is the thing. You don't need to be making it. And that's what the news thing was subtly telling you. Subtly, that's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Excuse me. Telling you, it was like, you can do it 45. You can do it 35. Your credit good. You know you owe this shit. You ain't got no delinquencies. Go get that house.
And what bothers me is
Hey, this
that.
brick shit is 40?
But you know what the problem is?
Nigga.
What you saying, all that fly shit, and
Wow.
the negative thinker's gonna find a reason not to do it.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'm a a negative thinker because I sit there in my head and I would try to talk myself out, but now I've grown up so much. I'm
can't.
sitting there, I'm like, yo, nigga, that money,
I can't.
I done gave that shit away in a bad loan.
Yeah.
And I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I done gave that shit away in a bad loan.
Yep.
On in all seriousness, a 15%,
Real shit.
a
Real
15% loan on a $14,000 car, you done paid that. You done paid there.
Yep.
You had 22. You got 22 grand in a month in 7 years. I just want y'all to know. That's simple math, folks. I'm not even gonna break down the details of the carry the one.
Word.
I'm just gonna tell you that from experience.
It's there.
I have been there.
Think about any payment you've made that could have went to that. Every time I pay my car note, I'm like, fuck, this could be going to something else.
Even if taxes are high, because of the land and even what the house value, that's not what the house is valued at. They just want to sell that shit.
That's it.
So if they value that house anything higher than that, I'm going to the bank to get a motherfucking home equity loan and say, you know what I mean? I'm pulling that shit out too, and then either try to repurpose it, build it, or whatever your plan is to do something with it.
To flip it.
Yep.
$5 grand, you could fix a house up.
Yeah.
Easily.
$5 grand.
And if you live in it, I'm gonna give another one away. And it's your first time buying a house, and it's your primary residence. You can get an FHA loan, so you don't have to even have the 20% down. You don't have to have You can get like 5% down. It doesn't matter. You can get something there. You didn't broke on it. And now the house is 20 grand. So you really what you're paying is taxes.
That's it.
And
That shit was
depending
20
on the town, it may not be
27
high.
grand.
If it's up here in North Jersey, you'd be looking at a G or something over a G to 1,500 a
And
month.
then you call the people that you know that really know how to fix up some shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that particular house that was 27 is next to the shore. It's close to Delaware.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. See, that's all I'm saying. So,
It's there. Man.
is it foolish of me to put this shit out now? And now that, some colored...
With the market going down the way it see it, if that's
nigga.
27 now,
They plan
what do you
on
think it's going to be
keeping-
in November?
They plan on keeping the interest low for the economy. They said that. This walking right back into the other shit.
But this all walks hand in hand into what. Who's willing to jump off the fucking ship?
It's not even. It's the proper investment. Now, unfortunately, we have some people in this world that will spend hella money on dumb shit,
I just
but
showed
when it
them
comes to actual something that will benefit you, you'll argue the fuck down. But you'll go to a club and buy an $18 bottle of fucking $1,800 bottle, but just to pop bottles and feel good. But you want to take that same $1,800.
And start a company.
Yo, I don't even know. I get it.
It's mind boggling.
It starts to be mind blowing because when you think about it, you would rather pay $2,500
Rent.
for rent in one of these little luxury high rises up here.
For about 10 years.
Yeah, and
not
then
own shit.
I didn't get you a place where your shit could legit be $800 with taxes. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna stretch that 20 grand over a 30-year bank loan.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it's a house.
Hell
If you
yeah.
get it, do it right.
They gonna get
You know
their
what I'm
cut.
saying?
They gonna
Am
get
I
their cut,
tripping?
nigga. They
Am
gonna
I
get their
tripping?
cut.
You ain't get. You can go get a regular personal loan to pay that bitch off if you know you flipping that bitch quick. It's up to you.
Word.
But if you go get a motherfucking house loan on that 20 grand,
Oh, 30 years. Yeah. You're going to pay 65 for it.
Which
But
ain't
just
shit.
even 65
Shit.
throughout that year.
20 grand, bro.
Nigga,
But that-
I'm
man,
paying. I'm
listen.
paying 20. I'm paying
20
20.
grand, bro.
Nigga, that's my rent for a year.
I just want y'all to know. And then
I'm just being honest.
you ain't even got to live in it. You build that bitch up. You make it look nice and pretty and presentable.
Even if you
you
flip
live in
it.
it maybe for a year,
You put somebody
sell
else-
that motherfucker.
Yeah, flip it.
Get the fuck out.
That's it.
You ain't asking 20 grand for that motherfucker.
course not.
Because you
what
want
you-
that bitch talking about, I need at least 165.
And then they gonna look at you and go, that's a steal.
yes.
All right. If you buy it
my
for
God,
27,
$200,000 is a steal.
Still.
Just cut the
if
goddamn
you get
check.
it for
Steal it
27
then.
and at least
Steal
sell it for 80 and take that 80 and get another one, do the same thing.
And keep doing it. But see, this
So
is
for all these hustle mentalities,
That's it.
and I'm a guy when I first started with the Jersey shit.
damn, Jeff.
I started off with 4 grams.
You wait till this shit is over. I'm going in my car, boy.
For y'all hustle niggas, real. When I started off in Jersey, I started off with 4 grams. 4. Less than a month, I went to 150 grams every other day.
It's easy.
Yo,
You
Supply-
get it,
I'm
put it
saying,
back.
bro.
Get
Supply-
it, put it back.
supply
Get it,
demand.
put it back.
that's all I'm saying. And you keep nigga, fuck that. And you go to the next state. Like you
That's
said,
it.
oh, this one in Texas looking good. I know a couple people. What can I get out in Texas?
Well, that's how those guys become big. Like I don't.
That's how a lot of those
somebody-
guys come big.
Everybody
Right.
always knows somebody from somewhere, or even dudes willing to travel. Like that shit.
Nigga, for
That's
Texas,
by the
I'm flying
shore.
in that bitch every other weekend.
I'll put
No
niggas in a
problem.
hotel for a weekend to go fix that shit up.
No
That's it.
problem.
it.
$5,000 to fix that shit up.
Maryland, what's that? Fucking 3 hours?
3
no
hour
problem.
ride. Easy.
No problem. Saturday morning.
Down.
I'm on down there. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll be busy for the next 6 weekends. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go down to Maryland
Yeah.
until this house gets done.
Yeah.
Like I know 7 electricians, nigga.
All I'm saying is,
Oh,
all
nigga.
I'm saying is,
Shit don't make no sense, man.
you know, when I stumbled upon this, I'm like, why, you know, why can't we teach this to our own?
Well, we like BR said, you have some that are non-believers, and they always think it's a scam or whatever situation may be. And and what I try to explain to people all the time is, be aware of the person you're having the conversation with.
For one.
Even if you don't know that person, the first couple of words out that person's mouth or body language when you're trying to explain to them about wealth and not rich, I'll let you know if that's the type of person I need to be having this conversation with.
It's-
And if you miss out in the beginning, you just miss out. It is what it is.
I give you that, but on some real stuff, I mean, I'm willing to go into a room of high schoolers that's willing to listen, not the niggas who there just for the credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you willing to listen, look, it's a quick shortcut. When you get some cash, or your credit's gonna be good before you fuck it up in college, because you know they're gonna give you that credit card. The
As soon
second
as you
day.
walk through the door,
The
here's
second,
3
now,
credit
the
cards.
second day,
3 credit cards.
yeah, Mastercard here. you know what I
As
mean?
you walk into the cafeteria and you see them 3 tables
Nigga,
set up
yes.
of MasterCard, Visa, and Discover,
But yes,
and they all say, you don't have to just fill out the application.
that's it. That's it.
That's how I got.
You? Me too.
I filled out the application as a joke. Next thing I know, I got fucking 3 credit cards mailed to my house.
Them,
With a
Sprint,
with a $5,000 limit on it.
Yep, y'all. Oh, they get you. Yes, yo. They give you some bucks. That's the shit they ain't telling
I
you.
was 18 with 15 grand in
Yep.
credit.
Yep.
Man, you ask my parents how that Christmas went. I was buying shit for no. I bought my mother a fucking $300 African statue. I bought my sister like a leather fucking jacket. I went
It ain't
nuts.
nothing but
And that's the
$120
thing.
a month.
And then-
Unfortunately,
and then when I
these
check it, I was like, I gotta pay for
This
this.
shit, yeah.
these are the classes
Oh, I
that
owe you
need to be
this?
have with athletes or individuals
Credit card, a big IOU.
who are going to come into some kind of money. Even if you're like at the NBA level, just to ride the bench is $325.
But
it's
I mean,
$360
now
a
they
year.
do that. Now they do that with the big leagues. But I
They
mean,
still
like,
not- they still
this
not-
shit needs to be.
No, I'm talking about like you said, it has to be started at hotel. I mean, at high school.
Yeah.
You can't tell someone who ain't never had a pot to piss in the wind to throw it out of that now you're gonna, this season you're gonna get $300,000. They got a fucking Bentley, not knowing how to fuck to balance it or how to properly pay. Because I tell people this: it's not about being a millionaire. It's about maintaining the $1 million status.
That's it.
So if someone gives you $1 million, you have to figure in your mind or how to plot and plan how to maintain that $1 million status,
That's it.
not how to just blow through it. You have to maintain it.
If not, go higher.
Yeah, yeah. When you see those shows, and you know what's so funny, because when you see those fix-up shows on Home and Garden TV and all that shit, and you know they got the white couple and the fucking jeans and shit, and they walk into a place, like, oh, we just brought this fix-upper. We're gonna do the porch and yada yada yada. They constantly do that. When they show you one, they're actually working on 5.
Yep.
Facts.
The other 4 ain't on TV.
Facts.
So
They pick the prettiest one and then rock at
right,
it.
and they making these short gains, but their short gains are like, yo, I made $50,000 profit on this one. I made, $80,000 on this one, et cetera, et cetera. They're constantly flipping these homes. So I want there's enough of us to go ahead and do this too.
Agree.
Get this
Agreed.
equity, get this shit. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't.
It
would
doesn't make
this,
sense.
This is a fucking gem you just dropped it off.
Dude,
fucking lap.
under 50K,
Under 50K.
under 50K. You right there. You know what I mean? Like, get it, buy it, flip it, sell it, get the fudge
Get
out
outta
of
here.
Dodge. Get the fudge out of Dodge.
I just see some. I mean, I'm looking at shit like I'll fly to Indiana. You ain't gotta like me, nigga. I ain't here to like
They
you
got
either.
shit upstate New York. They got shit down southwest Jersey, PA.
And
nothing but car rides away. You
That's
know what
it.
I mean?
And you can
nothing
do
but
it.
car rides away. So just be mindful of this, and there's other little gyms too. That's when I stumbled upon just late night TV.
Well, the main
Late
thing
night.
is
Late night.
When
I would tell everybody
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Shouldn't have been up.
Shouldn't have been out
You
there.
should have seen that message. That was not meant
That,
for
yeah,
you.
that was like, oh, nigga,
Facts,
are the
facts.
niggas sleeping? Oh, hit play, hit
It's
play.
Saturday night. They in the club somewhere. Clubs ain't open. They ain't home. They on somebody's porch or somebody's backyard
Backyard,
playing
yeah.
bones.
Yeah.
Run that commercial. Run that goddamn
Make it
ad.
quick, make it
Make it quick.
I would say this. Hit up 5 people. I don't give a fuck if it's 3. Hit up 3 people that you know have a couple of dollars and wouldn't mind investing in something. And I'm talking about for those super lower level. Just it ain't gotta be a house. And where I'm going with it is from this standpoint. If you could put $100 up, 200, anywhere from $100 to $500, each 3 of y'all. Make a bulk purchase of white tees. That's all these niggas wear.
That's it.
If you put up a big amount, you'll get it for dirt cheap. Which means, okay, if you sell it for 10, but you got it for 250,
Yeah.
Profit right there.
profit. And it doesn't have to be 5. You can put 100 each, 50 each.
Right.
Find
right.
out. Like I went up to they still down. What was it? The shirts that we got from the dude that was across by the barbershop.
Okay, yeah.
Them shirts is really good quality.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the RA sent them an email. I hit him up about doing a super big bulk purchase
Yeah.
to make something on the back end. So it's just more lines of you guys hit up a couple of people, 2 people, give me 2 of y'all, whatever. Put something together.
That's it. It ain't hard, man.
Something people always want to wear. Bonnets, robes, whatever it is.
There's always a need.
Absolutely.
You just gotta find the need. And
Absolutely.
don't look for the big need.
Yeah.
Look for the small need. Yo, I've been walking around my neighborhood for a long time. These niggas are running here with some fucked up shoes. I got a bunch of shoes I know how to flip. Yo, brand new this, brand new that.
Not only that, or like, okay, sneaker, learn, teach yourself, or figure out, like, shout out to Nikhil. Nikhil tearing them cars
Yo,
up.
that nigga is flip. Shout out to Nikhil Hanna.
Shout out to Nikhil.
Better car care. That
You know what I mean?
motherfucker got them shits looking.
He be showing them
immaculate.
before and afters. I mean, he got hooked up with
Crazy.
I think one of the dealerships he got an exclusive thing with
Yeah,
or
right on
whatever.
the corner of Forest and Lafayette.
Yeah. So,
Or Inglewood Ave in Lafayette.
so people, you know,
And he
start
comes to your
your-
house.
Yes.
And he'll come to your house and do it.
Yes. Yes.
You hit him up on a Saturday and like, yo, be here by 8 o'clock. By the time you get ready to go anywhere at noon, your car gonna look brand fucking new.
We're not talking about no 10, 15 minutes. You
Nah.
spend hours on your. You're going to pay for it, but your shit going to be looking beautiful.
At Better Car Care. Nikhil Hanna, look him up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm telling you. It can be done, dude.
So it doesn't have to be. I'm not going to say, well, I don't make 27 grand. Put a couple of dollars together.
you don't need to
Flip
make
it. Like I said, for y'all guys with the street mentality, I started off small and I got big. Start off small. It's not about. It's about
But
the
that's the problem.
consistency,
This-
the growth. It's the growth.
This
Don't worry about up here.
This society is
If
microwave.
you
though,
start
man.
here, you'll get there.
Yeah, but we're ovens.
You know what I mean?
This
Because
society is microwave. We're stoves. We need to cook.
They need to quit.
Puffy was,
we need to boil the water to get the rice ready. We gotta boil this. We gotta preheat the oven before we put the fucking
Facts,
turkey
facts.
in. This generation is microwave. They want to beep 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 beep.
Well, Puffy's worth about $1 billion. All right.
Right.
This nigga was dancing for free. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all jokes aside, this
I
nigga
get
was
that.
dancing for free, worked for Andre Harrell for free,
Right, but
soaked up all that knowledge, and it paid
that's
off.
the fucking thing. He was there for the data, the knowledge.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you can't learn not being
Yes.
around the people.
Right.
That's a big part of the experience.
It is.
So
While I'm
that's
there
why I said
learning,
the
you know what I'm saying?
what do
I'm
you call
watching
those?
you do it.
When you internships,
Intern.
they get one
But-
day a week.
But nah, I get what
Something?
I get what he's saying. They want the quick thing. They don't
Yeah,
want to.
everybody-
They don't want to. I got a search on here. How come it's just a buy now button? I get exactly what you're going. But see, this is what I mean by we can update that class. If I'm going to teach to the high schoolers or the quick era, I need to tell them, okay, well, this is what you do. You know what I mean? You got to give them the step by step.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Step one. We can't skip steps. See, I didn't give y'all niggas steps here. I just said,
Yeah.
yo, they doing this. How come we not looking out for this? But in our head, you calculating the step.
I'm already there.
But
You doing step one, like
Yeah.
step one, I'm gonna call this nigga. Step two, I'm gonna do that. Step three, I'm gonna do this. You got your steps. But the thing is, with them, you need to write the shit out. Step one,
Yeah.
go to dingdingding.com.
Here's the
Step two,
guideline.
go to the bank, get dadu.
You
Step
gotta do-
three,
you
yeah,
gotta do
yeah.
The triangle.
Well,
the
that's-
bottom.
yeah,
If this
exactly.
doesn't work, revert back here.
Exactly.
That's similar to
Am I lying? But that's
Yeah,
what
nah,
they
call
looking
it.
for.
What was that math lady doing that math problem that took 5 minutes with a guy? All right, so it was the way they're taught to do multiplications now.
Oh my
With the
God.
box.
New math. No, nigga.
The
no.
math. The guy. It was funny, but it was sad at the same thing. The man finished the problem, cooked dinner, ate dinner, and she still wasn't finished. Doing the same thing he already solved. So
I get
I
it.
understand like what y'all guys are talking about, but at the end of the day, don't make shit hard on yourself.
No, I mean get it,
I
but
agree.
they don't. They just not there to see it. I get it. I totally get it. But I mean the stuff can be done, dude.
Hey, just get a couple people together,
Short.
invest in something, and for you guys who want to become business owners, get your LLC where you can start writing off taxes and haircuts and gyms and clothing and
Gas and
and
toll.
toll. If you're working out of your house, part of your rent and utility bills, spend money to make money. And once you do that, companies like eBay and Amazon are made for small businesses.
Yes, sir.
Something as simple as this. I'll probably sell for 5 cents. And I shout out to Michelle. Michelle bought something that was $60 for 10 cents the other day.
Wow.
All she gotta do is take it and flip it.
That's it.
Yo,
Catch the sales. You laugh at people when they be in the paper for those circulars.
no, they
Find
did it.
something dirt cheap or going out of business like Sears is going out of business.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all niggas need to be in there racking shit up. If you spent 10 for it, you split it for 30, you just made a profit.
Yeah.
But
min-
don't spend it,
The minute you buy it,
put it back.
The minute you buy it, you put that shit out for sale.
Yeah. Put it back though.
Brand new wash and dry for $20 is going for $120.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Brand new. Take it.
Take that money, put it
$100
right back into the
$100
company.
profit, flip the shit again.
That's the point, y'all. Like,
Stop
man.
looking for quick fixes. Quick fix to get you back living home with your moms and your parents and all this real talk, all this other shit. And that's really what's happening in the black community because we're told stay out of grown folks' business.
I'm with you.
And when you go out there on your own, you don't know how to balance a checkbook. And within less than a year, you're right back under your parents' roof because you had no idea the fact that you only made $3,000 a month, that you couldn't afford $2,500 rent plus car payment and food and shit.
And then when your friend, you have a friend like Jeff that comes in like, yo, man, I got this investment. Yo, man, go ahead with that bullshit, B. That's the problem.
While you're living in your mother's attic.
We done pushed off. How many people did the guy from Facebook? He said he went up to 21 of his friends and only 3 showed up.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it 100. Then he went to 21 of his friends and said, yo, I got a fucking plan, and only 3 people showed up. And he turned them 3 people into millionaires.
See?
Now, could you imagine if you was a part of that other fucking squad, boy?
Mad as hell right now.
Woo! Now you probably work for Facebook.
Hating that.
Nigga,
shit.
you ain't tell me it was this in the beginning. Like, no, nigga. I didn't.
Well, that's what I said. You didn't come in the beginning, so you can't be a part of
You was
this.
here at the day one.
You told me fuck my investment and you going to this bitch's house. That's what you told me. I mean, I'll tell you verbatim when you told them.
Sure enough. Bought a bitch some 5411s from back in the days. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Paying chicks rents and
I mean,
and phone bills.
I really hope people take heed to the knowledge that Jeff brings to because this shit right here is a game changer.
Well, we're going to talk after this because...
This is a game changer.
that's all I'm saying.
And I've been trying to
man.
find me a place to do an Airbnb just to fucking flip it during the summertime.
That's all I'm saying. That's
That's
all
it.
I'm saying. And it ain't gonna cost you much.
at all.
If you do it right, you work some overtime, you can actually get 2 places. If you got 2 incomes in the household, you can really.
But
do
that's
some
what
shit
people don't
dangerous.
understand. If you have multiple streams of income,
That's it.
boy, you're a dangerous person.
But,
Imagine if you
But-
lived in that motherfucker.
but isn't that like the point?
Some
If-
people like
once
to
again,
settle.
We brought this up weeks ago. If you didn't learn
I'm telling you.
during this pandemic
I'm telling
that your
you.
job can go
at any moment.
at
Yes, you
any
ain't-
moment,
You ain't lying.
And now you sitting here waiting for the government to give you some motherfucking money?
And just so
Cursing
you know,
Trump out with my 400.
the jobs will start going
Quickly.
come October.
Oh, yeah.
The flights, October 1st. If the airline don't get bailed out, they already said they knocking off 36,000 people. You tell me how any place is going to take that hit.
And survive.
It's
not possible.
It's not possible. You it's only been 11, I was going to say towns, but the states. It's been 11, maybe 12 now that signed up for Trump's $400, $300. Nobody's kicking in the extra $100 themselves. Nobody said that. $300 save a motherfucker unemployment plan.
Save a motherfucker unemployment.
Yes. I just want y'all to know.
Bail a nigga out with unemployment.
New York was one of the last ones to get on it recently. But the problem is a lot of the states are not cleared for it yet because the money comes out of FEMA. So New Jersey, the state that we in, is not on it yet. We're not cleared for it. That money comes out of FEMA. I just want you to know what happened last week. We had 2 hurricanes hitting the same one.
Yes,
I ain't
sir.
hear too much coverage about how New Orleans and Texas and all of them fared
Facts.
out. But I know they cleared them fools out because
Yeah.
it was a Category 4.
Yes,
So they said
sir.
if you still here, ain't nobody here to help you. When your governor get on, when your mayor get on there and say it just like that, God be with you, because we ain't. Nah, that was a quote from his ass. Yes. I don't know.
Motherfucker watching
Yo.
this. He doing a report on the plane.
He literally, he was like, at 9 o'clock as of tonight, we not going to be here. I'm like, what are you saying? And you know that place hold water. It's not like, yo, it rained yesterday and the water subsided
that shit's still
and
sitting
went
there.
in. That shit going to be there for a week or 3.
Facts.
So I just want everybody to pay attention. And newsflash, there's about 3 more hurricanes
Yeah.
brewing out in
It's
the
the season.
motherfucking sitting over by DR, waiting like, yo, nigga, we about to roll over the next week.
They wait like they fight the league. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm coming soon, baby.
What you need me? I'll be there by September. I'm gonna close it out. I just want you to know. So if you talk about taking FEMA funds to pay for regular unemployment for the rest of the end of the year, what you gonna have when a real big hurricane come up? We got hit by wind and lost power for a week.
Ain't gonna have no help.
Lying.
That was wind.
Wind.
That wasn't even no hurt. That was wind.
You're literally gonna have no help.
You hitting it, and that's why a lot of places it had to be adjudicated by a judge, and a lot of places
And
are.
that's what starts the purge.
You ain't
now-
lying. This
but
whole
now-
this whole year is lining up for a whole.
it's lining up for a purge.
I'm waiting to see the White House burn. I hope not, but I'm waiting to be like, yo, nigga, we back here. Just get the gas.
You just it's lining up to if I don't have it, I gotta go get it. And if you got it, you are part of my lunch meal now.
Well, the fact of like
I
the
think
sad
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
grill and start feeding niggas in the hood like yo.
I
Man,
think
don't
it would
fuck
You
have
with
might
me.
have
to-
to get some allies.
Word.
Leave this shit alone, nigga. Free chicken.
Yo,
I think
free,
you
free
would-
place over here in Inglewood.
it would have to get that way to force the government to
True.
back off this capitalism shit to
Truth
where
on the chicken,
They
Jeff
ain't
on the
lying.
rice, Kev on the veggies. We gonna feed
All
y'all
they-
niggas.
all they gotta do is
Put the fuck
to
alone.
forgive all the shit, and then we'll go back to one. But the fact that the government still wants to hold everybody accountable to taxes and shit like
because the government, that's all we trade off of is debt.
That's
So
it.
they sitting there saying, yo, we have the ability to collect umpteen $1 billion. You know, when we start pulling at these strings, whether it be school loans, whether it be property taxes, state taxes, you name it. Because they ain't stopped any of that. All that shit is still owed. I don't know how you figure they're going to owe it because
That's it.
the people who rent out property are going to be like, well, we didn't get paid. So how am I going to pay you? That's the whole conundrum that they waiting to hit. So you got to remember, too, the government bailed out the stock market. They pumped money into it.
Again.
Yeah, and they also pumped the $600. Like I said, we're coasting. You know, we coasting that shit off. Like I said, they held everything up for another month. September 1st is here on Tuesday.
Yes.
Ah! Woo!
So when the
Shit getting quick,
news
boy.
when the news come up and hit like, yo, another thing of people leaving town and not paying rent or whatever it is will happen. So I'm looking at the bigger picture because what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of these companies going to be like, well, I don't need to have all these people because you ain't going to be able to afford this stuff. I'm going to start laying off. You going to start laying off. Airlines, they said they ain't got no money because they put it in their pocket instead of putting it back into the company.
Facts.
We going to lay off. They got bailed out too. They only got bailed out to the October 1st. That's some
let
shit.
the motherfuckers shut down.
That's next year. That's 3 weeks.
You ain't lying.
That shit's coming
September
right
gonna be gone.
Words.
Let's be serious.
That's for real.
Once the kids really get back in that school plan,
It's over.
whether they at home learning or whatever.
They're home to November at least.
Yo, I don't know what the world's gonna come to.
Companies eat right now is PSE&G.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're the only ones out there. Where you going?
You ain't going nowhere. So you're.
Whose line is that? That's not a Kevin Electric nigga going out on my block, nigga.
I was remember talking to my cousin. His bill went from $90 for the month normal to shit is almost $400 now because everybody's
I had
home.
$187 electric bill.
Shit.
My shit was never that high, even in the summer. But I had people
Everybody home. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
like, this what happened when the AC running? Nigga, no!
If PSEG got another 30, 40, 100 niggas like me, they ain't going nowhere. My bill up there.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm on a payment plan with them niggas because I can't do it.
So when we put everything into perspective, you know, it's all lining up to like a perfect storm.
It is. It really is.
And something got to give some way.
And that's, God damn, that's what I'm afraid
I don't care who win in November. Taxes
yeah.
got to go up. Taxes got to go up. Or the payments, the bill coming due. So that means either we're going to owe super extra for the fools like us, and I'm just saying fools as a term, for, you know, that's still been working.
Yep.
We're going to be extra tight. Because we ain't get none of that extra. But we're going to owe extra.
We cooked the whole damn meal and
Yeah,
get one
and
plate.
eat nothing.
Ain't get a plate.
I didn't even taste the motherfucking shrimp. How was it?
How
Was it good? Did the butter get in it right, nigga? I don't know.
And if they just give it to the people instead of the companies.
Am I lying?
How was the shrimp?
Was it good?
It was good. It tastes well. I slaved over that shit, and I still owe for it.
Let that shit marinate. That shit was marinating in the fridge.
I'm telling you,
2
that's what it's
days.
gonna come down to.
We laugh, you know. I say it so we can easily digest the shit, ingest, but it's
Until you-
lining up.
Until
The
you go
bill
home,
is due.
Until you go home and that food come back up and bring your mind back up.
Serious.
The bill is due.
The bill is coming due. Whoever in the White House, blue, red, purple, whatever,
Yeah.
they go. This 2021 ain't gonna look pretty.
Yo, it's a million chickens coming home to roost, man.
You ain't lying.
Well, and that's the
million
thing, and the greed
And we
of
can't
the
cook all
of
of
the where like I said, even though Canada's dealt with this, they're not in financial debt like we are.
Nope. They don't
They're
have
not.
as many people as we do.
Well,
They
not
don't
even
have-
that.
they
It's
don't
just
have
the whole
people that- they don't-
the system wasn't meant. Well, the system wasn't a place for everyone. Sorry, the 1% is to get filthy rich, and then everyone else has to suffer. But what they're failing to realize is, like we said, Roos is coming home because when everybody who don't have the money, because most niggas will take their whole check and go buy a pair of Jordans, that whole check is gonna be $5.
But that's what Trump.
So-
That's what Trump and the boys were depending to float the economy.
Nah, it's not happening.
That was never the float on the economy.
You can't buy Jordans for $5. Niggas will take their whole check to go buy a pair of sneakers, but when your whole check is $5,
We lost a lot of business revenue with the restaurants. I'm gonna keep it real funky.
Yeah.
They still on the hook for some rent. A couple of these landlords like, I'll forgive, but rent probably gonna go up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know that rent gonna, I had to make y'all go up
You see
to
it-
cover the other people or the times that I lost because I still had to pay property taxes or I had to still pay taxes to the U City or whatever it was.
Who to shut down all the restaurants? Done. After 35 years. Shut down.
Hooters, homie.
35 years.
I just want y'all to know
Every establishment.
everything. Walmart and Target and all those big boys, they were able to stay open, but they ain't 24 hours.
Like
and
they
I'm
used
saying
to.
around here, they was on 24
Yeah.
hours.
It used to be anytime you walked in there, you good.
Motherfuckers still like, yo, we out of 10, Poppy.
8
No,
o'clock,
no,
10
nigga, no.
o'clock.
I can't do
Yeah.
this line. I need to be in there with nobody in here.
Yeah.
We laugh, but they still eating because they're the only ones open, able
Right.
to adjust and change.
right?
I'm getting tired of eating at a tent. Nigga, my food is cold when it comes to me. Fall is coming around the corner. It was chilly this morning.
What we gonna do?
Please do not bring my pancakes with a motherfucking ice on it.
So let me ask you guys a question.
69 degrees this morning.
Yeah, now it went up to like 80 something. Do you guys think they stopped doing 24 hours because of the pandemic or because of greed? In my mind, I'm thinking it's because of
Are you
greed.
talking about the Walmarts?
Yeah, and the reason why I say that is from this. If I stay open 24 hours, then I have to have all these employees.
Well,
So I can make up money in the day for not getting that money at night where it kind of it sprinkles in.
it worked in their favor.
Yeah.
It worked in their favor. I don't think like they planned it that way. I think when the governors put the time restraint because they know this tri-state area pops at night.
Yeah.
You get off of work late.
Niggas
I
be partying
wake
at
up
the TV
to go
hour.
out shopping. Because there's nobody there. It's a cruise of time. A lot of people do the same. It was easier for the government to control the population.
Very true.
Once I put in these barriers and curfews and stuff,
Curfews.
it works in their favor now because Walmart and Target and them got real slick. We paying y'all more money. Or we were able to pay. They did that funky shit on the news. We were able to pay y'all through this pandemic, or we didn't have to lay anybody off. Yeah, because y'all shortened your hours. So your whole C staff, which would have been the late night niggas, had to get pushed to the morning team, and by default, you were already triple busy in the morning,
Right.
And paid
It
the
worked
fuck
out.
off.
It worked out.
But
You
if
get what I'm
most
saying?
like
Right.
so even if they had like 100 employees, still somebody like at least 25. Like Walmart has been one of the companies that has profited every single year. The only other company that has done that has been Southwest. What was that the airline that's been in a profit every single year because
Believe
their
it.
employees, whatever.
I
But
believe it.
Walmart has never lost money
No,
ever.
no.
Ever. So if anybody should be holding their employees down,
They know how to adjust.
it should be fucking Walmart. So like I said, I understand when the governor did that, but the governor been stopped that shit.
But they ain't. Wait, when you
But
see
they're
that
not
shit
going to
pick up
go
anywhere
24
else.
hours again, just like Chick-fil-A, who could open up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but they refused to. Now they want to open at 11, where they don't have to have all the extra payroll.
Y'all ain't
And they
going
can push
nowhere.
everybody.
Y'all going right back to your house. Where y'all going? Most of y'all ain't working. It ain't like because when I would try to make it there in the morning, there was nobody there on a regular morning.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's
Now
when
it's a
everything
line
was
like
open.
a motherfucker.
Now the line through the roof, and I'm like, where the hell is everybody going or getting paid from?
That shit was down Palisade Ave the other day. I was like, get the fuck out.
But that's my point. So they were able to adjust. It wasn't like they made the adjustment before everybody. It was due to the government making the adjustment. And this is why I say, now that they're able to adjust their new rules, why would I go back? Because I would lose money again.
Yeah.
Especially when the banks, the big banks, I told y'all before about Jamie Dimon still predicting the end of this year, this last quarter going into next year, everything's going to drop. We're going right back into a hard recession. You know what I mean?
I believe
They're forcing the feds to keep the interest rate low. So they want people to go out and get their last and use their shit. And that's why I was like, I'd rather you blow your last on that 27.
Yeah.
I know you can easily recoup from 27 than $175,000.
Easily.
Which is going to lose property.
Yep.
So, I mean, lose value. So if your $175,000 home lose value, that $27,000 may lose value, but you still over in the green.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
That's it.
You get so
You're in the black over there. Stay there.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is just give and take. The big boys, the people who predicted and rode through that last recession, are expecting. They're still talking about the shit. They just said they ain't hit the fan yet. They're holding. they're literally holding the shit like this, and with little states like this, and there's a list that's saying. Really, I should have grabbed the graphic, but there's a list that's saying cost of living to those 11 states that were approved for it compared to us. Because you got to remember, only in North Jersey your cost of living is high.
Yep.
When you in South or West Jersey,
Once you pass Newark Airport.
$10 will do you justice.
Once you pass Newark Airport.
We laugh, but
Facts,
I'm
though.
being
Real talk.
facts.
yeah,
The minute you pass exit 14, the rest of y'all niggas is good.
yeah, you good. nigga, I done got a $15 job, bitch. Let me get 2 houses. Like, nigga, what? I can't get an apartment in this bitch.
That's facts though.
It's.
We're laughing, but they're gonna push those motherfuckers out now.
Bro, that's what they expect.
They're gonna
We ain't
push
seen
them
that
out.
shit yet. Their houses are gonna be on that list.
They gonna
We
push
be like,
them-
oh, look what I got, nigga.
They gonna
In
push all
Colorado.
those niggas to. They gonna push it from Newark to Irvington.
That's it.
They gonna push it from Newark to Irvington.
Don't think I won't buy no shit in Irvington, nigga. I'll be. Let me get this block, nigga. How much? Let me get this whole block.
Oh no, y'all all can stay.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
it.
none of y'all can go nowhere. Just change the name who you cut
Who
that
you
rent
paying
check
that
to.
shit to? But all I'm saying is be mindful to this shit because they're still expecting this shit to pop.
Yeah, it
It's gonna be called Triple S Enterprises. Small Shear Singleton, pay us, nigga. Triple S Enterprises, pay them.
Yo,
Who are
Well, I
them?
mean, that's the thing. What people understand
You don't know
is
them, just pay them.
they think it's bad now,
Oh, it's
and
gonna
that's
get
the
worse.
sad part.
And that is the sad
everybody's
part.
expecting it to get worse. And you know what's so
think it's
bad?
sad
You know what's
now.
really so bad in the media? We're all blind. We're all being led astray by the media due to the protests,
Of course.
due to the violence.
Take your mind off of it.
Doing this shit, yes, and because what they realized
Line
with
of
the
sight.
NBA, we're not all invested into the sports as we once were. Maybe we will get back if NFL can play regular, because I see some of the places will have people in the stands.
Line of
Yeah, they
sight.
were
That's what they were
saying
saying.
20-some%. Well, no, I know the first game, which launches on Thursday, before the Monday, they're doing. They're allowing them to do was it 23 or 32% of the crowd in the stadium.
But so check that out. So we're gonna try to get some normalcy because I'm tired of watching baseball with fake ass cardboard people,
But-
and they got the noise in the back. Like, woo!
But
Yeah, I'm like,
that's-
nigga, cut that shit off.
And that's exactly where they're gonna pull the wool right over your eyes.
Yep.
As soon as you start getting caught up in your Sunday habits and football,
Yep.
they're gonna start passing.
You're gonna pay
shit.
that bill. You're gonna get an email from your company talking about don't show up.
Shit.
What was that movie? That Tyler Perry movie with the basketball player? They showed up to work and you saw the niggas running out the back with the with the papers and shit. The shit with Taraji P Henson. She was the mother.
I don't know.
remember
Was it
that one.
Taraji? I forgot what
Could've
it
been.
was.
Tyler Perry, maybe.
Tyler Perry
Probably
movie.
was. But
She
that-
showed
that's-
up to work and the motherfuckers was running out the back with the door fenced up. Didn't tell anybody they were closing down until people showed up next
But
morning.
that's going to be the wool over America's eye because America needs sports, and if you can get national
With any NFL.
football league,
Yeah,
if you
NFL
can
you
get
need.
football back on TV regularly,
Yeah.
everybody, I can say about 96% of America is going to go back to some kind of everything's fine. They're going to think everything's
Some
fine.
kind of
But this is
normalcy.
where the shit's going to slide underneath, and you ain't going to know what's going down until you fucking turn off your football on December and go, oh shit, when did they pass that? Oh, I lost my job. When the fuck did I lose my job? Oh, wait, whoa. I got a house and kids here. No,
That's
Triple S Enterprises owns your house now.
That's
Like,
exactly.
can I wash
yo,
some
you
dishes?
laugh, but that's exactly.
That's how they get you.
That's exactly what Jamie Dimer from Chase was saying. He was like, "Yo, when it hits, it's going to be sudden, and they will just start closing a lot of small businesses,
That's
which
it.
will lead to the middle-sized businesses to take. So let's put it this way: they're closing enough restaurants. Restaurant Depot either needs to go to regular folks or like they did
Yeah.
during the what's
Yeah,
or they're
yeah.
going to shut the fuck down.
Facts.
So now you got to compete with BJ's and them, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're already here, bro. What's the fucking point? You know, you gotta jump into that water. But they go, then their subsidiary, whoever goes on them is next. You know what
That's
I mean?
it.
Pushing everybody to compete back against to the Walmarts and Targets,
Yeah.
who already got a good lock, ready to rock and roll. Like
All the niggas
you-
that own that fucking conglomerate is gonna
Gonna
start
start
getting.
buying more shit.
Yeah.
we all laugh.
All
But
of a sudden you're gonna be like, oh, this was just bought out by now owned by Walmart.
you better believe it.
Oh, this is now owned by Target.
You better believe it. We all sat here with the movies, right? Only certain places are able to open up movie theaters in America so far. New Jersey is not one of these places,
At all.
nor New York.
Nope.
So they done took a beating when they put out the New Mutants. Look
Yep.
at them. They ain't care because they ain't paying no money for it. They got it from the other person I think brought. But that was their test run. So now they're gonna be like, well, let's see how much of this video on demand we can keep doing.
Yeah.
Can we really open? Can we open up? Can we open up in January? Well, we don't know. We don't know what y'all gonna do.
If they had enough shows, like if Netflix did it, Netflix could get it over. because they already have a catalog. They already have millions on top of millions subscribers. For Apple to come out the woodwork now and Disney or whatever, to you don't have a base established already, so you can't do that $30 extra shit to try to recoup the money that you would have normally got from the box office.
It's changing everything, but everything is instant. Everything is changing.
As
So
Jeff said, it's getting cold.
When
Niggas ain't gonna be leaving their houses.
I get scared when I see the restaurants. This is my warning. That's my canary. You know, the canary in the coal mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The bird died. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. Don't worry about it.
That's it.
Don't worry about it. Just suck it in. Let's go. Let's
We're
go.
blue day. Get out.
We laugh.
I'm telling you.
You say Hooters is a national motherfucking chain, international. Matter of fact, I know some places overseas,
And they shut down.
they already fucking hurting and shut the fuck down.
Every establishment.
What's Cheesecake gonna do? Because I'm not going in that bitch paying double the motherfucking prices. I don't give a fuck how many fucking chicken waffles you give me or whatever the fuck it is, or a free slice of cheesecake with anything. I just want y'all to know.
I better go get my fucking cheddar bay biscuits now,
Right now,
nigga.
nigga. Right
I
now.
better go
Facts.
get them shit now.
Facts.
And I'm dead serious because it's gonna get. I'm telling you, when October, November come around, yo, shit's gonna get scary.
Inflation. Thank you for saying that. That just triggered. Inflation is expecting to rise. I talked about it before. When them creating money again to keep paying us the $600, so they're gonna have to do it again. Gas is up, folks.
Oh my God!
They have now raised the gas tax. That is why it's up. The tax itself on gas, which varies from city to city and state to state. The gas for New Jersey is now up. That pushed it back over $2 again.
I was up to fucking filling up
For regular, that is.
Yeah. I was filling up on $40. That shit's tapping down.
Felt
50,
good,
55,
right?
boy.
Felt
I
good
filled up
doing
on
that.
Friday. I looked at that. That shit's at 57. So whoa. I looked at the price. I said, oh, we have a 215.
They done got smart.
We was at 209.
Yeah.
We at 215.
You laugh. I saw a 192. I went and got some gas. 2 days later, I saw a 204,
It's going up.
209,
It's gonna creep.
215, and I'm like, whoa, what
word,
happened?
word.
They didn't say that Brazil and Russia and them weren't printing or making gas anymore, or they slowed up or whatever. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now all we got to do, if they slow down, we should add luck. That shit gonna be 350
Word.
for regular. I just want y'all to pay attention to these shits because now that's more money you spending for gas. We have places to be. You gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. You gotta go to work. You understand?
This
A
shit,
lot of y'all motherfuckers on the road. Don't
yo, this shit is really gonna
get the
scary.
fuck off. Stay over to the side. Stay your ass in the motherfucking game.
Yeah, folks can't help but get out the house. But I think that'll really stop in the winter.
Yeah, but
Because
It's all gonna stop in the winter.
everybody guys, they pretty much stay home anyway.
But that's the thing. See,
But that kills a lot of shit in the winter. That's gonna kill a lot of shit.
yeah.
Like these restaurants are not gonna survive.
If they don't allow the restaurants, and I think that's what they're working on now, to allow the bars to start having people for football Sundays.
If you can't get a crowd in there for football
That's
Sunday,
the
shut
key.
the fuck down.
That's the key.
I'd rather do real shit. I'd rather call you on Saturday and be like, yo, here's $50 to $100. Just cook me some wings and sit my fucking black ass in my house. I may be, I'm not gonna say miserable. I love my family, but I just want to get away.
you gotta get away.
But-
Yeah, you gotta
but
get away. Yeah.
If I can't yell and scream and look at my man next to me who's a fucking Raider fan and go, y'all suck, in the house by myself. Like, yo, this shit's gonna get real. Like, I joke and I laugh, but I do go home and I think about shit like, yo, this shit's gonna get fucked up, man.
I think they're gonna allow. They have to. They have to allow the businesses,
Yo,
especially the sports bars,
the more
to
they-
start having
The more they
indoor.
keep saying it's Atmos, and if you don't have the right HVAC in your system, none of these buildings were built up to code, bro.
Do
Absolutely.
you know
not.
how many places are gonna be flooded on Sunday? Just because people want to get the fuck out their house.
But that's the great thing about it, especially if it's like Jeff said, if you don't have the proper AC system, you can't open. So that means for anybody that's
gotta sit
open within the
outside.
last 5 years, those businesses
They
have
did-
the right since the
they
minute.
did their due diligence. But now, how many people are you allowed in? Because now you can't pack Miller Ale House. You can't flood there. So now you can't pack
Now they're gonna start charge to get in there.
the other.
Get in where,
ale house.
nigga? The parking lot, nigga?
They're gonna start
Fuck.
charging people. No, I'm saying if they start doing the in-dine thing again,
Oh.
and like you said, it has to be all right. So if Miller's can fit 300, now you can only do 150.
So you gonna pay to
So
get
to
in,
recoup the
pay for the
150,
food, Pay for your drinks.
Niggas would do it.
And guess
or
what?
or
And-
what you could do is if the rest, we're about to help y'all again, restaurants. All right, do your food math. With you make everybody pay $25. You get 2 pitchers of beer, some wings, or
minimum?
whatever it is. And now if you could get 25, now mind you, if 300 people wind up going into your place, maybe 190, 205 actually spent money, where the other motherfuckers bought that one soda and held it the whole fucking night
But then
just to be in that vicinity.
But now you got to start flipping your people, because now your people can't stay in there long.
But no, that's the thing. No, you can stay because here's the
That's
thing.
the key. You
If
don't
we
put time
If you're
if
here for the 1 o'clock game, you got to be out.
well, no,
by
but
halftime.
if you switch it, but like I said,
Yeah,
if
that
you
might-
put 300 in there, and out of the 300, we've all seen it. Now we spend money when we're at the bar. But how many motherfuckers you see in there that been there all day long
Sipping
from the
that
first
same-
game to the Sunday night game,
sipping that ice water?
spend $10.
Yeah.
So if you hold every person accountable, so if I could take that 300 and make it 150, but make each 150 pay $35, I didn't make my money back and then some. I give you a burger or some wings. Pick burger, wings, tacos.
I give you that.
You pick whatever you want.
But aren't you going to have to flip the people out of there? Because now you can't.
Why? Because those are the people who already paid. They're gonna keep paying.
Yeah, but now
Yeah, but you need
it's
a constant.
a 1 o'clock game.
If you want, yeah, you could do that. If you want to do that,
I'm just
okay. If
saying,
you
if
you
I'm
made
a-
it good.
if
All
I'm a-
right, his
the Giants come on at 4 o'clock. I'm a Giant fan. I want to be at.
Hey,
I want to watch.
I'm
hey,
gonna go forward. Yeah,
VR
yeah.
just took it to the next level. Okay, you got the red bracelet. Now you need a blue bracelet to be here for the 4 o'clock game. Or you want to stay for the night game? Now you need the purple bracelet.
I
So
get you,
it's
man.
So
if
if you
I
want to spend it here all day, you need to accommodate the prices for all day.
right. So if I'm here for the 1 o'clock game, I paid the $35. You want to stay.
You gotta upgrade.
So even if you're not going to spend money there, we're going to charge you an extra $15, $20 to stay for the second game.
Yo, that's fucking.
That's smart though.
It's smart, but that shit. Look, unless I'm getting my dick sucked between the games, there's no way I'm staying there, motherfucker.
I tell you this. I tell you
I'll be
this.
right there, like, yeah, what up, Kev? Oh.
To get out the house, niggas will do it. To get out the house, niggas will do it.
You don't want this one. You don't want this one.
Oh no.
Niggas will do it to get out the house.
That's a lot of bread.
Put like this. So all
You
right.
already
So what is your
$70 deep?
normal bill? Your normal bill on a Sunday is about 50, 60?
Yeah, about 56 bucks.
All right. So if you pay 70 and you still get everything you normally would get, is that a big difference?
No, it's not.
So if you pay 25 to get in and have to pay another 15 and another 15, you still save.
Yeah, it's still,
And they add something with it. Businesses, get smart. We just gave you some jewels.
and you're guaranteed in.
You're guaranteed
Yeah.
to get in. The bar is
'Cause
guaranteed
that's-
money.
That's gonna be the kicker. Because remember when Miller Ale first opened,
Yeah.
the games didn't come on till 1.
Niggas was there.
I was in
People
Miller.
already in that.
I personally was in Miller Ale at 11:30.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh my God, I hated y'all, motherfucker.
I know. I'm sorry.
Y'all niggas.
Locked
y'all
down
been
the
there all
session.
day.
No,
All
we
day.
ain't come on. 11. I used to get in there at 11:30 and lock down the session, and they wasn't even serving beer yet.
Yep. Can't
Now-
serve the 12. Can't serve
And
the
the game
12.
don't start till 1.
Yeah.
I'm in there at 11:30 with my family sitting there like, I
So-
can't get a beer.
Hey, boss, we just gave you juice. Start your packages.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
then
start
for
the
those, you
sports
got the
package.
1 o'clock game, you got the 4 o'clock game, and then you got the night game.
Niggas will be home looking at their schedule like, I need the gold package on this one, silver on this one.
If
Bye
your team,
week.
right? All right, so
But
I
you're
don't
right,
have to
though.
come into the night. The
Yeah.
night, and say if it costs you to come in at night, it costs you 40 compared to the 25
It's
today.
a night game.
It's a night game. It's prime time,
Yo,
and especially depending
but you
if
know
it's a
what?
good game.
Truth, you're right, because everybody drops at least 100 on a Sunday.
You drop 100 on a
At
Sunday.
least.
So if
Bare
if I
minimum.
could give you, like you said, $35 to get in here, we're gonna give you a bucket of beer or a couple of pitchers. We're gonna give you some wings or a couple of burgers, just like Habit Burger.
No, you're
Habit
right.
Burger give you four hamburgers, 4 fries for $25.
Okay, so you get a little package.
So if you put together, niggas, we just gave you
Yeah.
how to save your fucking business.
In the course of this game, I'm gonna give you 2 burgers and 2 pitchers. That's a burger and a pitcher at half.
It's just like what people do when they wanted back in the days when they wanted you to come have your fantasy football
Yeah.
draft at their location. Come up with $75. We're gonna give you so forth and so forth and so forth.
And they did.
And niggas just to get out, because you got some dudes that take this shit super serious, and this shit is like $5,000 leagues. Shit's
No, you're
official. So bars, Jules, charge the $25, and then for the next people to come in, charge them whatever it is. But the people who are there, just charge them extra $15 to stay.
That's all.
Change bracelets. Don't keep doing the same colors. You niggas catch your shit on.
Yeah, we'll
So you do it.
being kinkos with
Yeah, you know niggas. What bracelets they got? Put it on, nigga. Put it on. You know niggas do that shit. So keep switching your shit up.
Hey,
your
you pay
flow.
already? Yeah, my nigga, I'm already in.
Yeah. All you gotta do is switch bracelets for every
I've been
game.
all year, nigga. You
Yeah.
don't even know it.
Hey,
Go home
and
get
you
it
will
off.
you will
Careful,
eat.
Careful. Wait till next week now.
Yeah. You do that and you will eat. You will eat.
That's smart.
I mean,
If you
look,
do it that way.
I get it. I get it.
We all understand, but
I don't know how well that's going to execute towards every bar.
Well, I mean, like you say, like from a standpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if Michelle wants to tag along. My bill jumped from 30 to maybe 70. So this motherfucker will just eat. You know what I mean? She'll snack and what's for dessert? Whatever.
I
So
get
if
it.
you already on a normalcy,
saying,
you already paying
my
anywhere
bill-
from $30 to $40 per night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're
Yeah.
there already spending money,
Oh,
lying.
Kevin dropped $40. Oh, you got his kid with him? $140.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're already there, you're already spending money. So if Kev normally spends $45 by himself, all right, we'll do the 25. Because like I said, you already know the breakdowns of hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, or whatever the situation may be. You can even have package deals where you can get a group of 5 to come in for $200, and we'll hook y'all a pizza, wings.
I'm with you, but you're going to have to call ahead because that shit going to get packed.
Hey, if you could call,
Because-
I'd rather have guaranteed money
Yeah.
than to have somebody in there not spending. So if we could, like say, even if we cut that 300 to 150, I know each 150 gave me at least $30 to $40.
Because when you think about it, so check this out. So when I think about it now, it's great for big places, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't going to survive
It is.
to do it. You know what I mean?
You're
And
right.
so now, I don't have all my options. If my options was Hooters and Miller's, Hooters is gone.
Yeah.
So now you got triple the amount of customers.
Nicky's.
You want to get guaranteed, right?
Nicky's.
You know
Like I
what I
said,
mean?
then those other small individuals would get the what do you call it, the overflows, because people are gonna go out and spend somewhere. Like you got some people like Unc will start here, and the next game he's there,
Yeah.
and the night game he's here. So you got people that do
Bar house.
travel and ball hop.
Yeah.
Like everybody go show Al some love out there at the railroad,
Yeah, and
and then they'll go someplace else or whatever. Because like everybody who was at Poor's is pretty much at Rail House now.
Yeah, pretty much. We need to buy that fucking place, man.
Shit, why not?
They can't get that shit right.
They can.
The owner fucked himself. Good for you. He fucked himself.
This is where acres come in.
He fucked himself.
I
If
told
you have
you,
like
no.
I got a barn in the back. I put up fucking 15 screens, put a game on each screen, charge all y'all niggas come in my backyard.
$15, nigga.
We gonna
I got
chef
hot dogs
all-
and hamburgers.
We gonna
nigga.
chef our own shit.
Hot dogs, hamburgers.
Yeah, he could have took that back thing because the other place now took the back thing. I
Yep.
walked by there the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Fuck,
did.
yeah,
Cause
they
it's
could-
just-
they
Oh,
coulda-
that other restaurant took the back?
Yeah. Oh, nigga, they
I
took
was-
the back. They took all the
They
back.
took all the back.
What?
They took the back that, you know, that had that little divider for the,
Yeah,
the
they took it
law
all
firm.
away.
Yeah.
Nigga, they took that.
Well, Paul
They
shut
got
down
that shit
again.
rocking.
They thought
I
because
walked
Paul.
by, they had niggas inside because they had spillover.
Yo, you know
I
what's
was
crazy?
like, oh,
On my way here, I was like, damn, that
smell that bitch.
that bitch popping in there. And I drove by General Paul's, was like, damn, y'all shut down, huh?
Yeah, you
I-
saw that, right?
I didn't know they took the back.
They took that.
Well,
whole
like I
shit.
said, they shut it down. They tried to come back, upscale. That shit didn't work. Then they tried to go back to the other one, but again, the original cast wasn't there.
Yeah.
Most of the people went there, like you had your favorite bartender. You went there when your bartender was there.
Thanks for reminding me this too.
Uh-oh.
Now that you really
You
smart.
are.
You guys just hit
Let's
another
go,
thing
man.
too. Liquor licenses.
Ah.
They were already reporting in New York that since places are shutting down, and you know each state usually has a certain amount they give out, so a lot of people are turning in their liquor license or trying to sell them.
Shit.
Word?
So if you may luck out on a liquor license cheap in Jersey. Not I don't want to say cheap, it's so maybe expensive.
Well, hey, it's
but
cheaper.
they have access to get or even get a new one because people are shutting down. So yeah,
I've
good
seen a
that you
lot
said
of
that.
motherfuckers shut down.
Good that you
Bars
said
or
that.
whatever, and they're gonna shut down again because again, unless you come up with some kind of guidelines to make money, and we just gave y'all the Jews, do bracelets, get guaranteed money at the door.
Bro. Yeah, man.
Get that guaranteed money at the door for those, because I've been to many different bars and I see motherfuckers carry that ice water all
Yeah.
day.
Or if you shut down, now that makes a vacancy in the state. So it's like, oh, we supposed to have 100. Oh, but Kev's spot just shut down, and so did Darrell's, nigga. Fuck. Like, oh, you got 2 spots. Who's on the list? Jeff? All right, nigga. That's it.
Yo, this shit's gonna get so ugly. Yo.
Jews, fellas, Jews.
This nigga's so
And football
scary.
season is 2 weeks away.
Yo, this shit is scary. Dude.
If you can get a guaranteed place that can meet these fucking expectations that they may throw at you, it'd be a great time to open up a bar.
Oh my god.
Great
what
time
is-
to open up a food industry, because if it's just takeout, you don't need nothing big, like a big place. You know what I mean? You can just do
Hell, if you
start
can get,
serving
if
out.
you can get yourself a spot and just show the Jets and Giants game, you're good. You ain't even gotta get real shit. You ain't even gotta show any other team.
I'm gonna keep funky now to talk about it. Why not like a drive-in, like tailgate?
Oh shit.
That's already segregated.
Jews, niggas, Jews. Because
You
there
know,
is
you
a
would be
there
in
is
the
a
parking lot.
yeah, there is a what's name in
But now, if
in
I
Newark.
keep y'all separated like the drive-in movie theaters, I get one of them big ass
Yo,
screens.
that is
Yo, I'm
a
doing the
fucking
the Lions
Shoes.
versus the Giants.
Yeah.
Negro.
And then
Negro.
and
You-
then they had a little.
What?
they
What's
had-
name
they
started that
partnered-
last
hey,
year?
check it.
AMZ started that last year.
You partner with the
AMC
local
started that
bar
last
because
year.
They got the liquor license. So
AMC
yo,
was starting to show games last year.
Jeff, you
Did
So
they?
if they just allowed these niggas to start,
niggas can
because
tailgate.
a lot of AMCs have bars.
Yeah, have fun, nigga.
A lot of AMC have
Yeah,
bars.
yeah.
On that note, on that
Yo,
note, what? A drive-in? That's a money.
there's a
maker.
black-owned thing. You want to say, nigga? Now I'm talking. I don't even know if I'm gonna talk all that.
Give them the knowledge, baby. Give them the knowledge, baby. Give them the knowledge, man. This is what we're here for. We're here for the benefit.
Because there's a black-owned people who brought the thing that was with the news, and they doing drive-in theaters. But if you talk to them about a game, like, yo, nigga, we get the open, whatever the fuck. I don't know what the biggest
Hey, listen,
game
man.
is.
You come up
You get what I'm
with
saying?
you come up with $6,000. You give them $6,000 up front,
Yo,
Yeah, yo, but
and
think
I'm
about it.
gonna show the movies.
Kev's-
I'm gonna
Kev's
charge the
bar.
vehicles.
Yo.
We're gonna be cooking. Set me up somewhere to
Yo,
cook
you-
everything.
I'll charge the vehicles.
Yo,
The
true.
vehicles can come in and maybe do a little type of tailgating. We have it set up.
Oh, we ain't gonna. No,
whatever.
they gonna tailgate. We got the food.
But trust. Could you imagine?
Charge them $10 to come in. We got hot dogs, hamburgers.
Over Peck Park.
Nigga, that's what I was thinking.
Wow.
That's what I word up. That's exactly
Over Peck Park.
right on that big ass flat
Right
field,
on that
nigga.
big ass flat field, right? You know what, man?
That's it. Nigga, you thinking exactly what I was thinking.
You will make a killing. You get the big screen out there, and we're gonna show 2 games.
If you do, all you gotta do is Monday night game and Thursday night
Wait,
game.
you know what? All you gotta do is go. Okay, it's Jets at 1:00, and who's the next biggest team at 1:00?
Yep.
Okay, Pittsburgh, Jets, Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Okay, the Giants and the Cowboys are playing at 4. Cowboys, Giants. We're only gonna show you guys 4 games. But you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Just for the simple fact that niggas don't like that team, I'm going to that game. I'm a Eagles fan. My team played at 1, but the Giants play at 4. I'm going to Overpeck Park
Yo, that's
because you know the camaraderie that you're looking for is there, and you can talk shit from your car and be cool. Y'all niggas suck. It's all fun and games, and sneak over, give a couple pounds, and then go home and be like, yo, that was the best experience of my life, and I stayed safe in my car.
stay safe.
Oh, shit.
I ain't had to run in a building with nobody.
I ain't had to touch nobody. They provided the food. The local bar provided the
Provided
drinks.
alcohol.
And then you only serve the drinks to the person. Who's the driver?
Yep.
Put his bracelet on.
Yep.
I know how to get over on that, but I ain't gonna tell them.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
nigga, nah, no, but
I
that's
ain't gonna
all I'm
tell
saying.
y'all how to do that.
we can get over on it.
We
but-
can get over.
But
it.
that takes the responsibility
Possibility
out.
out, nigga. That's
You
it.
had a blue bracelet. If you get pulled over for drunk driving, that means the niggas in your car gave you drinks. We didn't serve.
Interview, right?
So we're clear and free. It's amazing how we just think of. Oh my god. Overpay.
Yo, that's all I was saying. Yeah, you had the best games, the biggest shit. You have a great time.
Yo, who we gotta talk to, man? What's that? T-Neck? Overpeck Park? That's T-Neck?
It's all 3. You just go to the county. The county executive can talk.
My
to.
dad works at the.
Oh, that's the hookup for
That's
Jeff
what we
right
talk to.
there.
I'm dead serious.
That's what to talk to.
Yo,
All right, y'all. Last words before we get out of here. We gotta have
It's
some
time
more
for us to get paid,
conversation.
It's time for us to get paid.
Yo,
Last words.
We just made the best fucking COVID shit. Seriously.
Nigga.
Wow.
Seriously.
Nigga, if y'all don't come up.
He done gave you houses. Truth done gave y'all restaurants how to fucking make y'all money.
Hand over fist,
Yeah,
nigga.
you know what? You ain't gotta listen to us though. We just talking.
That's just like when Pores did they $35 bracelets.
Yeah.
with all you can drink.
Oh my god, they got off. They got off. We just talking though.
It's there. Yeah.
We
It's
just
there.
talking.
It's there.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.